So, the fear of rejection is universal to anything and anyone, not just in the genre of writing. Everyone has their moments where they are fearful of being rejected, where they think they don't possibly fit in. And with writing, of course, you know, having that writer's doubt of thinking that your writing's probably not any good, no one's going to like it, maybe one person has said something bad about it, it gets you down and puts you off of putting your writing out there. And even makes you question why you picked up a pen or started typing in the first place. It can make you think and do drastic things. So, what can you do to combat this fear? My first go-to would be to write and rationalise and think of the initial reasons as to why you got into writing in the first place. So, I love writing. That's why I've got into it. And that's a pretty good reason. In fact, I think it's probably one of the best reasons. So if I love writing, why do I care so much of what other people are thinking? If you love writing, why are you caring so much about what other people are thinking? Why are you valuing these other people's opinions over your own self-value and your own opinion? Because what matters to you should be more important than what some random strangers on the internet may or may not think of your book. Because the chances are, if you have this fear of rejection, you don't even send your book out. So say if you want to send it to a publisher, you don't send it out because you're being fearful of being rejected. So you miss all of those chances because you never send it off in the first place. So the first thing would be try to get some self-love back, value yourself, value your writing, and think less about what other people are thinking. Because chances are they're not thinking that. Because if you're sitting here thinking that everyone else is thinking about your book and your writing and what you're up to, you're wrong. If you're thinking that, chances are that everyone else is also thinking about themselves and about what you're thinking of them. But you're not thinking about them, you're worried about yourself. So there's a very high probability that everyone's just sitting there worrying about themselves when actually no one really cares what you get up to, whether you post this bit of writing or not. But the idea of it has stopped you. It's a crazy thing. And the next step in dealing with rejection is to, when the time obviously inevitably comes where you have to deal with rejection, either from a publisher or from a job, etc., try to use this as an opportunity to learn. Now, most people, if they reject you, are probably going to be a bit wary about talking to you because some people get a little bit emotional. Obviously, it's not nice to be rejected, but if you can keep level-headed and email them and ask them why did they reject you? What was the thought process? How can you improve? You then leave on a good note with them. They've rejected you, but you've been completely chill about it. In fact, you've put your learning at the forefront because you want to immediately improve yourself. And that's impressive and people will take note. So the idea is when you do face it, don't let it knock you down, get back up, move on. Every day is a work in progress and over time you will be able to deal with rejection better and better until you get to the point where you don't even care what people think. But yeah, the ultimate goal is to just not fear rejection. Yes, it's still important to keep in mind the opinions of others. It's good to be aware, but it's important that it doesn't inject fear into you and prevent you from what you want to do. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope it's been of some use and I will see you in the next one. Cheers for watching.